Good morning. This is Bill from Auto Europa, Naples, and I'm here today with a particularly clean example of one of my favorite cars. This is a 2009 BMW 128i Cabrio, and anyone who has seen any of my stuff before knows that the 1 Series just ranks among my favorite cars of all time, and I think with good reason, because what it does is become sort of a modern incarnation of another one of my favorite cars of all time, and that's the E30 Series 3 Series. That's kind of hard to spit out. E30 Series 3 Series. From the 1980s, one of the first, not the first 3 Series, but pretty close to it. And the car that really put BMW on the map in the modern era. And this thing just perfectly mimics the dimensions, the size, the fit and finish, the driving quality. It's like the ever clever, there I go again, ever clever BMW engineers, decided to modernize that great car, and here it is. So this one is in black sapphire outside, terrific color, sort of a metallic black. It's got cream beige leather inside. It's got the sport package, which is, the most important option you can have on this thing. It gives the suspension a little stiffening, makes the wheels a little bigger, adds sport seats that are probably the most comfortable in the industry. And what a fun car to drive. It shares all the mechanicals from the 3 Series, so it's got the 230 horse, buttery smooth inline 6-speed manual gearbox that's just a joy to shift. It tracks so nice down the road. It really encourages spirited driving, whether you're into the twisties or the track or the highway. It just sort of, makes it a fun car to drive, and that has such a value. You can see the styling is lovely. It's a little bit tall, squat. It makes room for 4 people in a very nice sized cabrio. And, God, do I love these things. Anyway, let's start inside the trunk. Arguably the most boring place, but pretty important as well, because in a convertible you're often hampered for space. Here you have some. When the top is up, you can push that partition forward and you get a big nice area there to jam stuff. Also a pass-through into the rear seats if you have longer cargo. So pretty useful trunk for a smallish convertible. Have a look under the hood. One of the great tragedies of the modern era here is that these companies are going away from 6 cylinders into 4 cylinders, and BMW is probably the most tragic of the bunch. Not that their 4 cylinders aren't great now, and they get good mileage, but to see the end of the inline 6 era from BMW is a frightening prospect, because this is one of the finest series of engines any car maker ever put in a car. If there's ever been a bad inline 6 in anything, I've never heard about it. Even Jeep, Chrysler, Chevy, you name it. Everyone's inline 6 has been good, even Jaguar, for God's sake. And this BMW is among the best in the industry. It's 2.8 liters, about 230 horse. It really propels this, rather light car down the road in a very spirited fashion. You're under 15 in the quarter mile, under 0 to 60. Pretty impressive figures for a car that gets good gas mileage and is naturally aspirated. You can see in this one owner, 47,000 mile car, everything's just mint under the hood, exactly what you'd expect, what you want to see. Very, very clean, very nice, no issues at all. And what a terrific power plant in this car. All right, let's have a look inside. We'll start with the rear seats. Looks like I was incorrect about the pass-through. There it is. I don't see anywhere for it to pass through at all. So must be a 3 Series I'm thinking about. So if you got fishing rods, they're going in the back. And they're flies. God, I hate flies. Get out of here. All right. You can see, again, the beautiful leather in this car. Very, very lovely. I believe that's their Boston leather. Love the inserts into the door sides, the rear quarters there. Headrests in the back. These guys offer fantastic rollover protection in the event of calamity. And, anyone's going to be happy jammed in the back of that thing. You get 2 passengers back there, no problem. The soft top is down. It's underneath this very nicely styled cover there. We'll run that in a minute. All right, over here in the door panel, again, you can see that lovely contrasting beige and black. Of course, your power window controls. This has the wood trim kit, which is lovely. Contrasts very nicely with the with the other materials. Nice sport steering wheel there with grippy grips at the 10 and 2. You've got sport seats, which are real cool. You can extend your thigh support there. They adjust in a pinch. Real nice. Beautiful leather in this car. You can see beautifully kept. Very, very little wear to be seen at all. Let's hop in. And again, this is what's so beautiful about this car. Again, as a modern incarnation of the E30, everything is really simple. You can see over here you've got your automatic lights. You've got a very nice, well laid out gauge package, your tach and speedo, driver information in the middle. You got a multi-function wheel here, so you can do volume and controls and such. You got push to start button there. Beautiful, lovely wood trim. BMW's professional. Don't use it unless you are one. Stereo there in the dash. Nice dual side climate control. Your power top stuff. BMW's incredible 6-speed manual gearbox that you're just going to love shifting. And you can see the condition of it is really nice. The resistance from it. Oh, God, it's just lovely. Up here you have a self-dimming mirror. Nice stuff. You got BMW's ridiculous motion sensor, and just, I guess in Europe you want to have a big flashy red light for all the knickknacks on the street who are going to pound your mirror off. So anyway, there it is. It's got this big bubble thing. Looks like something Kojak had on his car. And again, just the fit and finish, the quality, the material. It feels every bit as expensive in here as a 3 or 5 series. Nothing's loose. Everything's nice and tight. It's just a fantastic feeling inside this car. So to start it up, we're going to clutch in, hit the start stop. It's going to beep at you, of course, because it likes to do that. And let's see, turn our radio off here for a minute. Let's put the top up. So you can see the cover lifts all electrically. There's our stupid fly buzzing around. Looks like he's going to get trapped in here. Oh, God, I hate flies. Comes up at the back. Down goes the top cover. Down goes the rear and the front. You can see those little hooks there. It seals itself very nicely into place. And there it is. Now, if you want to run all 4 windows up, you just use this switch here. And they all go up at once. So, nice stuff. Let's have a look around the car with the top up so you can get a feel for that. Alright, you can see a very handsome black cloth soft top. Fits the lines of the car quite nicely. See our daytime running lights, our kidney grills up front. You got fogs down below. Top is in fantastic shape. This car was, again, one owner, traded into a Porsche dealership. So, obviously been very well kept, garaged, well looked after. There it is. So now let's do the best thing you can do to a, this kind of stuff is just fantastic. The way the doors line up, the nice tight seals there. When you're around these cars all the time, you start to take that stuff for granted. But, every once in a while, you have to sort of just step back and remember, God, these are such fantastic cars. They really are made with such great precision. All right, let's get the seatbelt on. There we go. Here you see our e-brake, leather wrap. We got some cup holders. Under there, you got a 12 volt with an auxiliary input. So when I got our phone going, we can. Let's get ourselves in first gear and go for a spin. Now again, one of the things about the 1 Series is the joy of driving. And when you add the 6-speed manual gearbox to it, it just takes it to the next level. You can see plenty of pep from that 6. Absolutely, for a naturally aspirated engine, it really kicks your head back when you hit it. Very nice gearing in this car. Sweet engine sounds. Oh God, do I love driving these cars. If I was on a desert island that had roads and I was only allowed 1 car, the 3 Series and the 1 Series would have to be amongst the cars in the running. You can see it goes down the road beautifully. Lovely feel, instant response from the steering. Just fantastic steering in this car. Very nice feel from the clutch, from the brakes. Comfortable sport seat. It's just a joy to drive, and that is the whole mission of this car, beyond being a 4-seat convertible, is that it just be fun to drive, and man, they pulled that off. There's the 7 grand red line there. It's just a driver's car. So there it is, 2009 BMW 128i Cabrio, sapphire black over cream beige leather, 47,000 miles, one owner Porsche trade. This thing's a champion. Fantastic car in every way. If you have an interest, give us a call, 239-273-1150. That's 239-273-1150. On the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thank you so much for having a look. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.